Okay, guys, welcome to the review of Don't Touch Kotesashi, episode 11. Yes, next week is the last episode of this show. And, for a 12-minute short anime, you can learn a lot from this show, especially this episode. So, this episode of Don't Touch Kotesashi, you know, with Aroma arc. I just thought of something by watching this episode, guys. I thought about something. You see, since this episode is really focusing on the ass, what better way to re-talk about a show that has to deal with the butts? So I looked through my DVD collection of every good anime, and then I found one particular DVD that kinda understandable what this episode's going to be about. This. Keijo. These girls never half-ass anything. It's funny because I was watching this episode just now of Don't Touch Kotesashi. The MC sports doctor himself is. And I'm watching this episode and I literally looked at this. I'm like, this seems familiar. Where have I learned this kind of techniques when it comes to the butts? Oh yeah, Keijo. And yes, Keijo's a thing. And yes, Keijo is a sport. I'm just gonna let you know now, Keijo is a mother-loving sport. Please go watch Keijo. But that's what this episode was. This episode was kind of focusing on so many ass movies in this episode. They make it like, oh my god, this is Keijo in a nutshell. But yeah, that's what it is. And like I said, for a 12-minute anime, you can learn a lot from this show. I mean, look at Plus Size Elf. You can learn a lot. But now we're focusing on Aroma's backstory. Her road to redemption, just like all the other girls in this episode, a road to redemption. So without further ado, to make this video short and sweet, and a lot of ass movies, let's get right to it, the review of this show. Okay, so last week was one of those Aroma moments where she twisted her ankles, she can't compete, and all that stuff. A lot of pressures on her. Kotesashi, looking at her, finding out where she's at, out of the basketball court, just pondering herself, like why she's in this predicament. Because now we got her a little past. We got, it's funny, every girl has a story. Aroma has a story too. You see, at one time, she wasn't the top player in basketball. She wasn't the top player at her starting five. But after that first week of Kotesashi performing Aroma and giving her body movements and orgasm, she able to perform really well. Doing massage moves that he told her to do. After that, her basketball skills has been top notch to a point where she finally be recognized as a starter. But then when she fell off her bike, or hurt her ankle, she felt like she feels dead weight. She feels like I put so much pressure on myself that I don't think I can help my team anymore. I am the head team. I'm not the star. I mean, I want to be a star player. I want to be the MVP. I want to be the top notch. I mean, just look at her wallpaper. Just look at her poster. She had a poster of Michael Jordan, who is the GOAT. Yes, Michael Jordan is the GOAT of basketball. But still, still, she wants to be like the next MJ being, like that, not getting injured, whatnot. Kotesashi, my dude, Kotesashi, my boy, mad respect for this guy. Off the wall, deep balls deep. This guy just literally just asked the question. He just literally said, let me massage your rear end. He didn't even said butt. He said it like in a term, rear end. And we all know what it means by rear end. The booty, the butt, the ass, whatever you call it rear end. Kind of scientific way to say it. Keijo, everybody, we're focusing on the butts here. I think if she watched Keijo, she understands what it means how to use the butt. But still, we got to see the fan service action, especially with Aroma. We got to see Kotesashi using his godlike hands to massage the glutes, the gluteus maximus. Another word for that is glutes. To prioritize how the glutes work, and it worked. Now that right there was just Kotesashi telling Aroma, look, your injury is doing good, but you have to take it easy, especially massaging on the glutes. The glutes is massaging into the leg. It's kind of like you can learn a lot from this because he explained it how the dominant of the glutes is really good on the physical thigh leg area. It makes sense. How you do stretches will pulling muscle through from the leg to the glutes, doing not arm bars, stretches to your leg, the pose, the get on forward position and do the leg pose, and just doing like that. Those kind of things to just work out your legs and your glutes. So, and that right there was just like the harem has already shifted. I mean, he already got the harem, he already got Aroma since day one. But now in this episode, after telling her about the whole way using the butt and all that, an amazing ass episode, an amazing episode as it was, Aroma kind of chipped in and just want him to call her by her first name. So now the harem has been set. All 5 girls like him. Now, you can't have a fan. You gotta give us more. So this entire episode was just showing us how to work on the butts, especially Aroma. Now, I know what you're thinking. Y'all sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, she has an amazing ass. Y'all thinking to yourselves, okay, there's Hangu's ass, there's Sumiyoshi's ass, there's Chiyo, there's Alba's ass. This just shows you the day-old question. Are you an ass lover? Do you love butts more than boobs? Are you that person who love this more than anybody else? I'm sorry, that took out of context. But that's what it was. The fan service in this episode was kind of strong. So freaking strong. I'm like, you have no idea. I mean, yeah, it gave us, this episode just showing us some screenshots of Aroma stretching. Visualize and just her doing poses in a fan service naked way. We already know where this is going. We already know. Just watching her, it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. I know 9 times out of 10, all y'all was looking at this is like, oh my God. This just shows you that a lot of people are butt lovers. I think it'll show you a lot of people are butt lovers. But just seeing her massage and exercise on her own is just like, wow. It's like ballet and fitness. I don't know. But my point is, she was able to work out all the kinks of her glutes and her legs, thighs, all that, to stretch out to pull the muscle off from here. And that happens because some people oftentimes people pull the muscle right in the glutes. So that's when you got to stretch it out because, with too much walking and too much running and all that, it hurts here. But more physical than less dominance. You know what I mean? That's what Kotesashi was saying. Work on your weaknesses and not your strengths. Like, massage your weaknesses, not the strengths. So, now, and we're all happy, Aroma's getting better now. And the harem has now escalated. Think about it. His harem since day one has been the freaking atmosphere with his godlike hands. Think about this. He got 5 girls in his dorm. He even got the damn volleyball army on him. Like, what's next? He gonna massage the entire basketball team? Which he should. He should massage the entire soccer team, which he should as well. The ping pong team, swimming team. Like, this guy should massage it all. He really should. I'm not even kidding. Now, the final boss. The final boss is going to be the vice principal. Because how the hell you ended up with the vice principal talking you saw Alba, Roma, and Kotesashi together. That just goes to show you. If you want another girl added to your harem, you're going to need her. And Kotesashi is going to use his godlike hands to get the teacher added to the harem. I mean, like, this is one of those classic harems where you're going to have a teacher or a nurse or both in your stratosphere of harems. I mean, think about it. Look at Rentaro from the 100 Girlfriends. You really look at his harem roster. Look at his harem roster, like for real. Ise from High School DxD, same thing. Bashara from Shimamano Testament, same thing. Rito from To Love Ru, same thing. You want to know what those 4 have in common? Having a teacher and or principal or both, and a female principal and principal and teacher, nurse, all like have that, like they're added to the harem. That's what I'm trying to say. So trust me when I say this. Kotesashi is going to use his godlike hands to massage with every body part that the vice principal have, and he's going to do. Because he did it early in the episode, he's going to do it again. But overall, though, this was an ass-mazing episode. Just talking about the butt and, how to massage it really well, especially how Kotesashi did it. But Y'all rest my case. So we'll see where this goes next week in the very, very last episode of Don't Touch Kotesashi-kun. Let's see where this goes as his sports doctor journey comes to an end somehow. Sad. But they gave me the time to read a manga, so let's see where this goes. So, thank you for watching.